I mean, I would imagine through your journey, is it safe to assume this is kind of what transformed and transpired into what you do today? Because, I mean, going through that bodybuilding stuff and putting your body through that type of eating, and it's almost, I don't know if it's like, it's up, it's down, it's up and down when you're in and out of training, that does something to your body, I would imagine.
Oh, dramatically. Yeah, it has dramatic effects. But what I discovered through that, and it didn't start with bodybuilding, where it really started is, and it got me on this path of wellness, nutrition,
right?
Really diving into what happens to our bodies with food, and not just food, but nutrients. Started when I was a teenager. I had an eating disorder. So I was anorexic and bulimic. It took me a couple decades to really get that under control, and thank God for my parents who realized this was beyond them and needed some professional help with that.
Right.
The downside at that time was they really didn't address the nutritional component. They're so focused on getting you to eat because of what's happening to the body, which makes sense, but they didn't address nutrition. So I still, while working through that, I didn't establish good eating habits.
Okay.
Right? It was food, just eat food.
Yeah.
And I started getting a more respect for food, but my days were filled with just, when am I going to eat? When am I not going to eat? What am I going to eat? What's it going to do to me?
Right.
You know, and it was obsessive. So I went through college, high school, and decided to go to culinary school. So I got in the cooking field. I went to culinary school, kind of like maybe an alcoholic owning a bar, but I wanted to have an understanding. There's so much ritual around food, which is one of the problems when I'm working with clients now, is how do we continue to enjoy food? How do we have celebration and not damage ourselves in the process?
Right.
Right? Because it's celebratory. And unlike alcohol or drugs, you don't need those to survive. You need food to survive. There's no way around that at this point in time.
Right.
So how do you manage everything that goes with that in a way that supports the way you want to look, feel, and go through life?
Okay.